everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the Daf Yomi today. We are on Daf Yutet, that is page 19 of Masechet Sotah, and we're talking all about, inside the Daf today, about Tzniut, about modesty in Judaism. We're relating all over. We've been talking about, Masechet Sotah is all about a woman that has been warned not to be secluded with another man. We're talking about a woman that is married and she is secluded after warning, and she is going to now have to be subject to drink a bitter potion of water, and if she happens to be guilty of causing adultery or anything, she will pass away in most brutal fashion. But in today's daf, in the page today, we're learning about modesty in a way, because today we know that the woman that is accused of this has to bring a korban to the Bet HaMikdash before this procedure is going to take place. She's got to bring a sacrifice to the Bet HaMikdash. So what is this sacrifice entailing? It's a mincha offering. A mincha offering is a food offering. And what's interesting is that this woman is going to have to bring this sacrifice, this mincha sacrifice, this food sacrifice. But at the time when she brings it, it's a whole procedure. The high priest over there, the Kohen, is going to actually have to put his hands under the sacrifice while she is also holding it. So many of the Rabbanim are perplexed by this. They say, and rightly so, this is a breach of modesty over here. The Kohen, the high priest, the rabbi, is going to make contact somehow within regards to the hands of the woman, and we know that's a problem in the Torah. You can't shake hands with a woman. You can't, all these things you can't do. You can't touch. It's better. One's got to be careful what they're looking at with their eyes over here. Now he's going to make some sort of physical contact. So there's many different answers to this. So the first answer actually comes from the Tosfot and says that no, they don't actually make any contact here whatsoever here. The Kohen Gadol is going to be holding this sacrifice. She's going to be holding the sacrifice, and he's going to be holding the edge of this meal offering. So actually no contact is made whatsoever. However, some Rabbanim agree with this, but some Rabbanim have a problem with this. And they say, no, that's not the case. There is some contact, but the Kohen over here we're talking about is an old man. It's an old man. And it's a split second that maybe the hands or the fingers might touch each other for a split second. So that is his answer, an old man, so he's maybe got no drive, and she is not going to get any physical enjoyment from it. Another opinion actually says, that's a Yerushalmi that says that opinion, and then there's a third opinion that says, no, the Kohen, not necessarily an old man, and it's a split second. They just touch each other, and it's nothing that's going to cause some sort of a thought or some sort of a desire in the person. That's another opinion on the other side. However, what's interesting is, so that wouldn't be, but we see these case scenarios when one's going on the London Underground or on the New York subway or any of these places when it's crowded. Obviously, it could be that a man is going to end up somehow making contact with a woman just by the arms touching or whatever it might be, or just by the bodies actually moving because it's so crowded. So these things, if it's avoidable, then one's got to obviously try and avoid it. But if it's unavoidable, then, what can they do? And everything else. So I want to add also a few more things with regards to modesty. We see how important it is in Judaism being modest. And first of all, not to touch other women, especially it's a problem. There's a lot of problems within regards to it. The Talmud also speaks very harshly of even deriving benefits by looking at other women. It could be an attractive point of view. If it's going to come to there being some sort of a desire, bad thoughts coming in, then that also is going to be a problem, a very severe problem in the Talmud. They even say, there's a Talmud that actually says that even to look at the pinky of another woman in an attractive way, it could also be problematic issues, which is going to lead to bad thoughts. Obviously, naturally, when someone is trying to get married or something and is going out on a shidduch date or is trying to see someone's compatible, obviously then there are a lot of leniencies. There's a lot of leniencies in a lot of cases. However, if it's just out of desire, just to look, and just to look at the beauty, gaze at the beauty of the woman that is not one's wife, or just someone else, just to derive joy, that is not, it's a problem in the Torah. It is a problem, can lead to bad thoughts and other things, and is asur according to the Talmud in various different places. That's another thing. And the Torah teaches about the importance of modesty over here, because Hashem is modest also. We want to try and emulate Hashem. If one is just looking at all the things, we were all created in Hashem. We don't want to have bad desires against someone else or anything else. One's got to be very careful with what they see, and it has an impact on the brain also and everything else. But it's very, very, very important, and that's related in the Talmud today about, let's just say, about Tzniut and about touching other people and all of those things also. And it just shows that we should all in our lives be b'derech tznuah, be within regards to the way of modesty, the way we are all dressed up and everything else. We should not, it's good to attract attention for the right reasons, but if it's just so that people will get mesmerized by the appearance of themselves inside the body and all those things with the bad thoughts, that's a problem. However, obviously one's got to come presentable and smart, whatever it is. A man's got to wear a good suit, whatever it is, come presentable to work, come presentable to the Beit Knesset, to the synagogue, and a woman also vice versa. But it shouldn't be done in a way where people are just looking and gazing at the, as in how beauty is in a showy off way. That is problematic. And we learned this today. The Rabbanim grapple with this in the Talmud in today's stuff. Guys, have a Shavua Tov Merach, Be'ezrat Hashem, and a fantastic day. Take care. Bye.